Alright, good afternoon. How's it going? Just checking everything works. Yep, looks all good. Alright. And that is an immediate ban. Lovely. Oh. Okay, so today I'm going to do a little bit more work on the mag DK, although at some point I want to take a little bit of time to do some forums writing. It would be nice to get my thoughts out about the class masteries, because I was going to write a post on Warden and then sort of use that to make a video for the sort of the class masteries that are coming out. It'll be pretty speculative though. The thing is, we just don't know much about what kinds of things they can do. Like they've revealed like a whole bunch of stuff, but they haven't like, some of it's like really boring, so it's kind of hard to tell like the extent of which things they can do. Like probably the most interesting thing that they did was the recursive flame thing for DK, with the whole like when your dot ends, it reapplies a dot which can stack and all that sort of thing. So I'd like to sort of speculate and see what kinds of things they can do with that. As I did say yesterday, I wouldn't be streaming today, but my move to another room in the house has been delayed, so that's probably happening tomorrow instead. So I might only need like 1 day off from that, so that's cool. I always love coming in this delve and then seeing like the snow elf ruins in here. Although they are just alien, but still. Always thought it was cool. Like they could do a snow elf mythic and just have like a source from in here. Although I mean, I know they already did the snow treaders, which are like a snow elf thing, but. Didn't realize you could fall down here for the sky shard, but yeah, I will do that. Makes things a little easier. I don't think I've got too far to go for the Mages Guild stuff. I'm still level 8, I believe. So I'll just double check what we got going on here. Yeah, so roughly halfway through level 8, and Fighters Guild is like 6, okay. That's not too bad. I do need to get to Trap Beast. That's always a good skill to have. And for dual wield and two-hander, we're looking alright. We're looking okay. Doing alright. Keep forgetting I don't have Venomous Claw slotted right now. Okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna go grab these books here. And then we can swing over to there, grab the Sky Shard from there, and then get the last ones from the Rift. And then that's pretty much all of the sky shards, I think, in the Ebonheart Pact zones. Yeah, I'm almost done on this route here. So I'd head this way. I'll head over to the west. It's almost done, so that's pretty good. Hope everyone's morning was pretty good. Although, for most people playing ESO right now, it'd probably be pretty late at night. It's midday for me right now. And I just got home from work, so... because I've been up all day. There we go. There's a book. So, is that all that done? No, okay, so I still need to grab them from down there. I think I'll port to Gearman's Hall. Pretty easy way to get out of here instead of running all the way to a way shrine. I remember coming to this delve all the time because of the Ysgramor's Jackalar staff in here. Because I used to think it was actually good. Yeah, did not end up being any good. I hate Ysgramor's, man. Like, it could have been such an interesting, like a good set as well, but no, it's just bad. Like, so many sets in this game, it's just bad. You know what? I'm curious. If I go kill this guy, is he gonna drop his ice staff? I'm very curious to see this. Ah, he's already dead. Oof. No, not gonna bother. He's already dead. I'm not gonna wait for him to respawn, just for shits and giggles. I think after we're done with these zones, we can go to, actually, that's a good question. Where should I go? You know what? Let's go to Glenumbra after this. I was gonna say, like, normally I'd go to Kanafi's Roost. Do I not have the way shrine for there? No, I guess I don't. All right. I'll just run from Riften then. Yeah. Gotta go south out of the town. I was gonna say, it might be better to go loop. Would be better. Nah. I'll loop around the, what's it called, this place again? It's the, Forget the name of it. It's some Nordic tomb. I think it starts with like F or something.
Can I beg a moment of your time?
They're all gone. Help!
I'll grab medicinal use, that's always a good pickup. That's all of the Rift lore books. All lore books in poetry and song. Okay. So where did that put us? We're close-ish to level 9. I forgot that there's another way shrine down there. Actually, that might be worth grabbing, and then we can just TP to that. Oh, that's right, it's the Troll Head Away Shrine. I still think it'd be really cool to find the like, you know, Fort Dawnguard. That could be its own, like, dungeon or whatever. Come on, we can get up on that rock. Really? Guess not. What is that chest doing all the way up there? That's a strange spot for a chest. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. All lore books in literature. Okay. Should probably go and do the Lion's Den, unless I've already done that, which I might have actually done. Yeah, if I got the Sky Shard from there, I probably also got the public dungeon event thing. Weird to me how there's imps in this cave, and yet there's no imps in actual Skyrim. Where the hell did they go? They all get wiped out? I'll pick a troll header. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Blessed Crucible. That has a lore book inside of it. Still have to go there for that Sky Shard. I'll get back to it in a minute. Smoke Frost Vigil. Isn't that... I'm pretty sure there's also a dolmen around here. Which is like the Smoke Frost dolmen. Oh yeah, almost got it. Almost got it. Alright, yeah, let's go back over here and grab... Well, I'm gonna have to go back to that, what the hell is this place called again? It's not the Broken Helm Hollow one, it's the, other one. Forelast, that's it. I hate this area. Should slot a heal just in case. If I remember correctly, you can actually get to this without having to do the quest. I just don't remember how. Hey, can you actually get up there? You might be able to. It's just... getting snared is not ideal. Oh man, I'm so close. I'm so damn close. Because I'm getting bounced off of something, so maybe I have to... I have to jump there like that. Or jump over here, maybe? Hold on. I feel like there's definitely a way up. There's definitely a way up. Oh, I'm so close, man. I'm so close. Please tell me I don't have to do this quest line just to get up to this Sky Shard. Looks like there's so many ways like you could actually get up. Maybe it's not here. Potentially here? You jump into this little corner? No. Okay. Shit, man. I just don't want to do this quest. I hate this old design where they were like, yes, you have to do the main story in order to get this Sky Shard. Like, fuck you, man. I don't want to do that shit. God, I'm so close, though. So close in this spot right here. Let's try again. Hopefully we actually get somewhere this time. Maybe some major expedition or something to that effect. Although I don't have anything was gonna say I don't have anything, but I do have something. No, I don't. I don't have the ability to swap. Unfortunately. Nah, okay. Fuck it. You know what? I might just have to give up. I can search up, however, to... Let's just have a look. Okay, you can do it. You go up this way? Potentially. You can walk on that little bit. Makes me wonder if you can jump up over here. If I can't get it in the next, like, minute or two, I'm gonna probably just fuck off and go do something else. Because this is a pain in the ass. Looks so jumpable though. Like, so much of this stuff looks really jumpable. Someone was saying you can get up. You can actually get up the side of the cliffs here. But it's really hard to determine the exact spot that you need to go. One more shot and I'm gonna stop bothering. Oh, actually, you can mount up. Alright, good to know. Because if you can mount up, that might make things a little easier. If I get up here, then mount up, I might be able to jump it. I'm doing a full spin, that's weird. Come on. Yes! Oh my god, you can do it. You have to use your mount. Okay. That was a pain in the fucking ass, man. What? What a waste of time. But I did it, so we're all good. Can I TP out of here, or am I gonna have to go to the torch to do that? I'm constantly taking damage, so... See if we can go to Daggerfall. Seems to be working. Yep, alright, cool. So it turns out you can teleport while taking damage. That is interesting. So it looks like there's 2 books in here to grab, which would be good. Is this someone's house to not break into? Yeah, I'm not breaking into houses. The question is, what's the easiest way to get it? That maybe in this lighthouse over here. Yeah, I might be able to go to the lighthouse here.
Nice cursed pixies.
probably inside here. I was gonna say, I'd be really confused if I had to lockpick this. Here we go, Mage's Guild 9. So what do we get from Mage's Guild 9? That's, Might of the Guild, right?
Master Merrick, where are you?
The guild requests your help.
Oh, I just realized I should be able to do mount training now. Really? All right, we're not doing that. We're gonna go out here and grab the Sky Shard and then go grab the book from somewhere else. They didn't cast. Yeah, it looks like in order to get the Code of Morlock, I need to actually be in the town. It's kind of annoying. Oof, that's bad news. Hold on a fucking minute here. That's not good. Wait, so Phil Spencer resigned, but the person who took over his spot is the Core AI president? That's sus. That's really fucking sus to me. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. It's not good. Right. Yeah, she has a background in AI. That's pretty rough. Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about the gaming part being taken over by the person who does like a bunch of AI stuff. That could be really bad. Let's see, the message is fairly standard, but the biggest question is that Sharma has planned for a future of Microsoft gaming, particularly with her background in AI and consumer platforms rather than gaming. She appears to address this emphatically, firmly stating that games are created by people while condemning AI slop, a term used to decry content created by generative artificial intelligence, often considered as lacking in effort, quality, or meaning. On the surface, this sounds promising, though as the executive overseeing the development of AI tools over the past couple of years, it also begs the question of whether her idea of AI slop really matches that of consumers. I'm concerned about that. Yeah, I'm really concerned about that. Like, I mean, she said the right thing, like, gaming is art. It's not something that should be made by AI, but like whether or not she actually sticks to that, ooh, don't know about that one. As far as I remember, Phil Spencer was very well received. People were big fans. So seeing him resign is pretty oof. Yeah. So Blizzard isn't using generative AI. I really hope ESO's people aren't using it either. I think it's okay in the development process, but like if consumers are seeing it in the finished product, like that's bad. I think it's okay as like a development tool to just quickly get something in placeholder, like, but not like if you see that shit in the final product, like that's fucking bad. Yeah, all this like AI talk, man, it's just like bankrupting the shit out of people. It's kind of like, I kind of hope it keeps failing, to be honest.
To the House of the Yang.
I really hope it keeps failing. People are just so crazy about it for just the wrong reasons. Is it over here or is it here? It's hard to tell. I just run past it? No. Nah, here it is. Yeah, that is pretty fucking concerning. I believe I am going the wrong way. Am I not up there? Oh no, I'm down here. That means I need to go this way. This is probably my least explored zone. Like, I always went either Aldneri Dominion or Pact. Mostly Ebonheart Pact. Oh shit. Did a lot of damage. If they don't get dismounted from that fireball, yeah. I don't actually need a disguise. I'm not doing the quest in this area. Ah, there's a book there.
The weird tree is dying.
Where's the book? Oh, it's behind the tree. Of course it is. Never see it. Never see it. I should go round up those sky shards there and do the public dungeon too. That'll be worth doing. The public dungeon is always a skill point. It's always worth doing that, for sure. Then in a couple minutes, I think I want to do. I think I want to start writing the forums post. It's a bunch I can say, but like because most of it's speculative, I'm not sure if it's like. I don't know if it'll be the most interesting post ever, but I don't know. We'll see what people think. You know, mostly I'm working more so with facts than I am just speculation. Just going like, hey, this thing sucks. But in this case, it's I like this thing. But here's possibly what these things could do. Maybe. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? So then, if I remember correctly, the Sky Shard for this dungeon is like annoying as shit to get to, and then also it's like on the way to the group event, which is like a big snake. if I remember correctly. Oh man, Midnight is like the World of Warcraft expansion is it's only like on Friday this week. This coming week. It's man, it was a short break. I will say it was a short break between the end of us killing Mythic Dimensions and the start of the new content. Although the actual raid doesn't start for another 2 weeks or so. So there is that. I should probably stream it on Friday, I think. Just like the casual sort of, I guess, like questing content and like leveling in preparation. That'd be cool. Get my hero talents and shit going. My Apex talents.
What a beautiful day. We couldn't have asked for better weather for the festival.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go down here and then jump down the hole. And then there's the snake boss at the end of this. So I've got to be careful about how I fall down though. Because if I do that, I fucking completely blow it and have to start again. Fuck. That's the thing that really sucks about this game's like movement. It's just sometimes it's so slippery for no reason. At least I got a skill point there though. Yeah, so grab them out of the guild. Although not that Empower is any good. Not for the builds that I play anyway. I have to do attempt number 2 on this one. Drop back down the hole and hopefully not fuck it up. I don't know why I slid around. There we go. Yeah, that's 1 of 3. Oh man, I ran past that and I didn't even get the book. Okay, I'm gonna have to travel back there. That's a bit oof, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I've literally just had a coffee. Why the fuck am I yawning? Maybe boredom. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Don't really want Fire Rune, Equilibrium, or whatever. Meteor is always fun, though. I don't know anyone who doesn't like Meteor. All the books in this southern area. Now I need to go to Glenumbra Moors and grab that, and then go to Westry, and then there's the Delve there. Sure, I did that. Yeah, I did do it. I thought I remembered Aldcroft having a Sky Shard, but I guess it didn't. Yeah, I'll go to Glenumbra Moors real quick.
The spirits of the dead haunt this place.
Should be able to send these on the... I was gonna say the Outfitter Hireling, but I guess I can't do that one there. I'll do Enchanter Hireling, then... Is there really no Jewelry Hireling? I guess not, yeah, okay. I'll do Woodworking Hireling though. Grab that one. Should I go east or west? I think I'll do west first.
My regret binds me to this place.
I don't know if I've done the quest line here. I'm assuming it has something to do with the undead. Given, you know, all the graves and the fucking skeletons and shit everywhere. Yeah, I just don't really remember this area very well. Is that a Fire Song Druid? What the fuck are they doing here? What are they doing here? That's weird as shit. I guess maybe it had something to do with the, like the event before they dropped High Isle, probably. It's like, what the fuck are Fire Song Druids doing here? It's probably just the event. Mr. Bone Man just chilling around. Oh my god, really? I ran past it? It's in another room over here. I always make the mistake of thinking it's gonna be in, like, you know, the end of the dungeon, but, like, sometimes it's just not. Sometimes that shit's just at the start. Like, there was somewhere in Shadowfen where you walk in the entrance, and then you, like, round the corner, and it's just there. Alright, there we go, got that one. Let's get the fuck out of here. Might be easy to teleport to Aldcroft again, yeah. Okay. I do want to get this shit started soon, so I think what I'll do is I will finish off Glenumbra and then start writing, because I think I want to get this forums post out like soonish. But the cool thing is we get to theorize ideas and shit about what we could see. So I would like to create something for hypothermia and glacial cold. The new passives. Mines of Kuras. I don't remember this delve. Again, I'm very good at not remembering most of the Glenumbra delves, because this zone to me is kind of boring, but it's not a full pass to it, I suppose. How do I get to that? Oh, I see. I have to run around this way, so I can't get up that way. It's just a dead end. I have to run around here. to get up through this way here. Really? I thought I killed you. There you go. There you go. Nice death. It's probably going to be worth just leaving the delve here. Actually, wait, it would have been so much easier to just walk this way. I actually went the long way for no reason. Well, that sucks. Oh well, at least we're out of here now. This is the exit. You know, when thinking about the kind of effects I want, like, a lot comes to my mind for Glacial Cold and Hypothermia. To me, Hypothermia sounds like a stacking, like, buff or debuff or dot. It could mean literally anything, so... Yeah. I suppose I'll see what they do. I have a feeling one of the passives is going to be like, oh, when you use an ice staff, you get fucking increased damage or whatever. I have a feeling that's going to be one of the passives. Whether or not I want that to be the case is, I probably don't, to be honest, because I think that problem needs to be solved with the ice staff itself. Like, it shouldn't be tacked onto a class. A class shouldn't have to look at that, like, a class shouldn't have to be pure just to take one weapon. Like, if you want to do, like an ice staff damage, necromancer or whatever, like, you just get fucked over because you don't have access to, like, you know, some mastery in Warden. So I don't want to do anything like that. I definitely don't want to do that. That wouldn't be a good idea. I'm gonna grab this way shrine. Did I get all the books? I think I actually, yeah, I got all the books, so I just need the way shrine, the sky shards now. What the hell was that?
Cannot resist much longer. They will break.
Cathedral. I don't know, that sounds like some Welsh, Gaelic, or otherwise name. Irish, maybe. So that's kind of part of the inspiration, though. But all their names are French, pretty much. Bretons are all weird. They're based on insert random European nation here. Western European. If I have to be specific. Yeah, starting to flow with some ideas, I think. It would be really interesting to see what Thick Hide would do. Man, this place is a fucking maze. Can't mount in combat. Well, I wasn't in combat, but okay. There we go. That's the way out. Open crypt. This is, I think, when I was doing my main character, this was like one of the last delves I ever visited. Ebon Crypt. Is this supposed to be the soundtrack for Darkmoon? I think it is. I can't tell though. Bot. Hate getting bot friend requests. Nothing screams bot like a message like "hello there" or "hey there," and then like shitty like animated like gifs. Like they're not even gifs. They're just that's the wrong word. Like they're not even emojis either. They're just like letters that kind of look like eyes or whatever. It's so easy to just tell that's a bot. It's like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna ignore that. There's a way shrine over here. Guess not. It was Cathedral Way Shrine. Let me check. There is not. Okay. I guess not. There's not. There's not. Remember there being one. Is it burial mounds? Nah. Crosswitch maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it would be. Maybe it's the Crosswitch Way Shrine. That would make sense. This is the Crosswitch one, but I'm pretty sure there was like, I was like certain there was one around there. I do need to get here though for the Cryptwatch Fort and the one that's actually in the one that's actually in the town itself, like in the mine area. It's over here. this is the right way here. Just need the cross switch one now, and then that is it for the zone. I'll go to Stormhaven and then swap over, so we can start making some ideas. I thought there was a Sky Shard in Wayrest, I guess not. There is one in Koglin Village. It's like above the, it's like at the hill. Alright, I guess we could swap over to the forums. Have a look at the where is it? Window capture. Yeah. Want that, and then we want to do we want to do that one. That's window capture. But the question is, why isn't it capturing it? There we go. There we go. Cool. All right. So, I wanted to talk about the masteries and shit for all the classes. So let's have a look. Guess your skill book is gonna be a good spot to edit this shit. I do need a picture, however, of what all the Warden ones look like. So, because I'm gonna do a post on the Warden stuff. Okay, hypothermia has the same. Where is it? Hypothermia has the same passive picture as ice armor or whatever it's called, frozen armor. Yeah, it's got so hypothermia's got the frozen armor one, so I'll do that. Yeah. Man, so many fucking ads. Better to bring this over a little bit. Don't know how to do that. Guess like that. Sure. Okay. So this is how I do this shit. Anyone is interested. So we're gonna rename this hypothermia. So we don't know what it does currently. It would be cool to kind of it'd be super cool to get, I guess, some inspiration from something else. So let me have a look in my little menagerie of ideas. Just for some like wacky out there stuff, you know? Let's see. So I came up with a mythic idea, which was increases your frost damage dealt by 10%, reduces the cost of frost damage abilities by 10%, and increases the duration of all frost damage abilities by 5 seconds. However, you deal less flame damage, and while our stuff is equipped, you gain critical strike rating, but you no longer benefit from the Ancient Knowledge passive ability. That could work, I suppose. Something to that effect, maybe. Although, I would want it to do something something more to do with actual Warden and Warden mechanics. Although Warden mechanics don't really exist. There's nothing to do with that. So, some sort of passive buff would be cool. Increase the duration of all frost damage abilities by 5 seconds. Like, that's kind of whatever. What else? What else have I done? What else have I made? Man, this stuff is from a while ago. Maybe I'll have a look at the doc I sent Skinny. This could be alright. Get it in here. This is old. Something interesting. Looking at like Winter's Revenge and Winter's Embrace, that sort of stuff. That's interesting. How can we improve? How can we improve upon this stuff? What else we got? I want to look back at the let's see. So yeah, hypothermia, wild adaptation, thick hide, glacial cold. Glacial cold looks like a passive upgrade to piercing cold. So yeah, there could be something to do with that. That's the thing though. What would I be happy with? I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to start writing and then see if I can formulate ideas here. Say, hey everyone, amazing announcements today, yesterday rather. Yesterday with the new class masteries. I was really happy to see that there is finally a new there's finally a new system in place for strong passives, strong class related passives that you must pick between rather than gaining access to all of them. I was really happy to see that there is finally a new system in place for strong class-related passives that you must pick between rather than gaining access to all of them. As this is an idea floated by a couple people, I was gonna say like a couple people, floated by a lot of people, or is it really though? I'll just say this is an idea I've been expressing is necessary, or necessary again, this feels like the wrong word. So I was really happy to see that there's finally a new system in place for strong class related passives you must pick between rather than gaining access to all of them. This is an idea I've been expressing is would be good for a while now. After playing World of Warcraft and experiencing their talent system. Yes. And experiencing their talent system. Man, why the fuck am I keep yawning? Okay. Really happy to see that there's finally a new system in place for strong class-related passives you must pick between rather than getting access to all of them. This is an idea I've been expressing would be good for a while now after playing World of Warcraft and experiencing their talent system. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that as like a basis. Seeing that you must be pure classed in order to gain access to these makes sense, although I feel it is a bit too punishing towards subclassed players. Perhaps if you only subclass once for one single line, you can still get one passive, but you pay the tax through. Yeah, you can still get one passive, but you pay the tax of one one of them. Let's just say so. Saying that you must be pure class in order to gain access to these makes sense, although I feel it is a bit too punishing towards subclass players. Perhaps if you only subclass once for one single line, you can still get one passive, but lose one. Say one passive, but lose one as a cost. But I'm probably getting ahead of myself. It's more important to see these in action first and worry about these types of quality of life later. I wanted to discuss hypothermia and glacial cold as revealed yesterday, and then I guess I'll post this image. Let's pop that out there as, yeah, sure, image 114. Review. I wanted to discuss hypothermia and glacial cold as revealed yesterday. Obviously, these are probably not implemented yet in a practical form. And all we have to go off is the idea. It is the names and icons, which are likely temporary. Anyway. Seeing two Frost-related masteries has given me hope that at least one of them has to do with frost damage and perhaps buffing Winter's Embrace in some way. Now the question is, what kind of ideas could they do? Because we don't know what they're doing in the actual mastery itself. Like we're not sure what they're doing for the mastery, and we're not sure what we're doing for the class refresh. So the question is, do I give like, hey, this is an idea I had, or like maybe it's worth it. I guess it could be. But who knows? I suppose if I want to do a video on it, it'll be worth doing. So I should probably do that. But the question is, what idea? Having some sort of shatter passive would be interesting, although I would rather that be a skill, like a payoff skill. But it'd be interesting to see. Like hypothermia to me sounds like it could be something like that, but glacial cold could be, because they're just names. That's all we've got. I suppose if I was to design them, those two would not. To me they don't sound very like tank focused. So I would make them for damage. So I guess I'll design both of them. I'll do the one idea I had was hypothermia being like some sort of dot. So when you apply chilled, you apply a little dot to them as well. And every time you apply chill to that enemy, it ramps up the dot until the dot expires and then explodes. But the explosion is also based on how big how many chilled procs were applied against them. So we could do that. That sounds fun to me. So I might do that. So let's start writing. So all right, how would I word that? When you apply the chilled status effect, you apply hypothermia to the enemy for, let's say, 6 seconds. Dealing actually, maybe it's just an explosion, like a shatter kind of thing. Maybe it's not a dot. But I kind of like a dot. A dot sounds fun. Let's just say dealing, what's a good example? I guess if we have a look at recursive flame, that could be alright. $509 over 12 seconds is fuck all. So 509. Hold on. It's 509, it's 590. And then divided by 12 seconds. That's like, as base damage, that's okay, but as like actual scaled damage, that's pretty rough. Yeah, it's probably better to just go X. I'll just say X. It's probably easier. Dealing X damage. Yeah, so when you apply the chill status effect, you apply hypothermia to the enemy for 6 seconds, dealing X damage every 2 seconds. Seconds for dealing X damage. So you apply hypothermia to the enemy, dealing X damage every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. Although let's have a look at how dots are worded. Doesn't say every 2 seconds. Okay. Dealing X damage for 6 seconds. Okay, so let's use that as a baseline. When you apply the chilled status effect, you apply hypothermia to the enemy, dealing X damage for 6 seconds. Applying the chilled status effect to an enemy with hypothermia increases damage of... I do like that it would increase the damage. But how would I go about making it sense that it would, like, making it make sense that it would increase the damage? That's the question. Applying the chilled status effect to an enemy with hypothermia increases the damage of the... I'm just not sure. Increases the damage of the effect. Increases the power of the damage over time by, let's just say, 25% up to, let's say, 100%. That's not that much. Might be easier to go 10%. 15 maybe. 15% up to 100%. Sure. And then we can go... if we do 20, it's what? 5? Theoretically should be right. We can do 10, which is that's 10 procs of chilled. So you'd really have to ramp up chilled on that one enemy over 6 seconds. It seems a bit low. Yeah. So when you apply the chilled status effect, you apply hypothermia to the enemy, dealing X damage for 6 seconds. Applying the chilled status effect to an enemy with hypothermia increases the power of the damage over time by 15% up to 100%. If this threshold is reached, when hypothermia ends, if it deals, if it dealt, man, how do you word this? Like, ESO wording is very specific. There's no, I guess maybe if I could look at if we look at Templar's ability, the one that like ramps up and then explodes, that might give us a little bit of a wording thing we can use. Here we go. After the duration ends, the sunlight bursts, dealing damage to an enemy, which increases based on the amount of damage you dealt to them over the duration up to 200%. Yeah, okay, so I can use that wording. So you deal, where is it? Enemy dealing X damage for 6 seconds. Yeah, but now that there's this, man, this is difficult wording. This effect stacks up to 3 times. I'll just say 5 times. When you apply the chill status effect, you apply hypothermia to the enemy, dealing X damage for 6 seconds. This effect stacks up to 5 times. Upon reaching 5 stacks, this effect can no longer be refreshed, but instead explodes. But when it expires, it explodes for Y frost damage. And then I have to use the wording from this. Need to steal frost damage line. Come on, man. Why does it refresh all the fucking time? It's annoying. There you go. This should be X though. You apply the chilled status effect, you apply hypothermia to the enemy, dealing X frost damage for 6 seconds. This effect stacks up to 5 times. Upon reaching 5 stacks, this effect can no longer be refreshed, but when it expires, it explodes for Y frost damage, increasing. Let's do Parrot Lightning, which increases based on the amount of times you apply the chilled status effects. That. Yeah, it doesn't give you the full picture. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Okay. I'll just do that. When you apply the chilled status effect, you apply hypothermia to the enemy, dealing X frost damage for 6 seconds. When this effect... Oh yeah, I need to include breaks in here. Actually, that needs to be after this. So, upon reaching 5 stacks, this effect can no longer be refreshed, but when it expires, it explodes for Y frost damage, which increases based on the amount of times you apply the chilled status effect to them over the duration, up to 200%. Probably slightly better wording, I could do that. Which increases based on the amount of times you applied. Which increases based on the amount of times you applied the chilled status effect to them over the duration, up to, I'll just say 20 times. No, 20 is way too much. I'll just say 10 times. Even this seems too wordy to me. On reaching 5 stacks, this effect can no longer be refreshed, but when it expires, it explodes. Y frost damage. It increases based on the amount of times you applied the chilled status effect to them over the duration. I guess over the duration is also not a very... It's not a very... What's the word? Not very satisfying kind of thing. I think if I deleted that, but then made it so that it was harder to reach the explosion, that could be good. In which case it would be 4 seconds, and then... Upon reaching 5 stacks... Easy to go 8, something higher. 5 doesn't feel like enough. Chilled applies so often. Apply the chilled status effect. You apply hypothermia to the enemy, dealing X frost damage for 4 seconds. This effect stacks up to 5 times. I didn't change that. I'll just say 8 stacks. This effect stacks up to 8 times. So which means the dot would get really nasty too. Upon reaching 8 stacks, this effect can no longer be refreshed, but when it expires, it explodes. It explodes for Y frost damage. That seems fair, because you really want to build chilled that way. Like you wanna build chilled proc, like insane amount. That would do pretty good, because then you'd proc this really often. But the amount of duration, you'd probably get like at minimum, like sort of 8 seconds out of it anyways. So every 8 seconds, like you've got a nasty dot ticking at the same time as it exploding. So it's pretty good. Fuck it, that's good enough. I'll get the snipping tool in for this. Yeah, that seems fun. Seems interesting. Just throw that in my my little group chat thingy. Cool. So the next one was frozen armor. Oh wait, that was no. I already did the frozen armor one, so it's piercing cold now. I like how there's 4 of the same ad in this one page. That's crazy. Okay, so how were these worded? That's the real question. Okay, upgrades rank 2. Okay, so we can put this in like piercing cold. Upgrades rank 2. It's called glacial cold, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's called glacial cold. To me, that sounds like an upgrade to piercing cold. Say upgrades. Rank 2. Upgrades rank 2 of piercing cold. Well, the piercing cold doesn't have any condition. It's just a general kind of thing. But let's see. I think. Actually, you know what? It could be hypothermia. Could be like upgrades. Upgrades. Glacial presence. I could just do that on that. That sounds more interesting. Upgrades. Rank 2 of glacial presence. Let's see. Upgrades rank 2 of Glacial Presence. When you apply the chilled status effect, you apply hypothermia to the enemy, dealing frost damage for 4 seconds. This effect stacks up to 8 times. Upon reaching 8 stacks, the effect can no longer be refreshed, but when it expires, it explodes for Y frost damage, which should be a good amount of damage. What will I do with Piercing Cold? It could be something super interesting, but it could also be something boring as shit. That's the real question. What will we actually do with it? You know, I did have the idea of But man, it's all based around chilled. That's the problem. Because the other idea I had was the extension of frost damage ultimates through chilled. Because that could be fun. That would be really strong, but really fun. Who knows? Who knows, man? It could also just straight up upgrade abilities too. We don't actually know what the extent of which they will sort of upgrade these kind of passives or have them work. Like, a lot of them work off of mechanics in the class, like Sacred Ground or generating Crux or having some effects around the actual sort of design of the class. That's the problem I have with Warden. It's because it doesn't have one of those, at least not yet. It's kind of hard to design around, you know? Makes it really, really difficult too. But you could do some interesting stuff with it, either way. It's just it's like the world is my oyster, but like I don't know where the fuck to go. I don't know what to do. Because there's so much I could do. There's so much I could write, so much I could make, but I'm so limited to what has already been in the game that I don't know how to make something new. But I'll just stick to what I know. So there's upgrades rank 2 of Hemorrhage. Like, we could do something interesting with, like, let's have a look at the passives in here, right? Like, what's the conditions? So this is chilled. That's straight up that condition. This doesn't have a condition. This is a buff that is active at all times. This is a condition right here. When you take direct damage. However, theoretically, this could have some new condition, but it's also hypothermia as well. So that's the this could have like an upgrade rank thing where it's like, oh, you get increased crit strike or something or you get increased damage to low health enemies with Winter's Embrace abilities slotted or something. Like, that could be fun. Fuck it, let's design that. Let's design multiple ideas. That could be really interesting. Who knows? Have I been logged out of the game yet? Yes, I have. That sucks. Let me log back in. I'll say upgrades frozen armor. Upgrades rank 2 of frozen armor. To also increase your damage dealt to enemies below, let's say 33% health by, let's just say 5% per ability slotted. Sure. Sure. Maybe that. Also increase your damage dealt to enemies below 33% health by 5% per ability slotted. That could be pretty strong as like an execute passive. So like if you've got, say you've got like Northern Storm, Arctic Blast slotted, you deal 10% increased damage to enemies below 33% health. It actually doesn't sound that strong. If you've got 15%, that's decent. 20% is like pushing it though, so I think if I do 7%, it'd be, 7, 14, with 2 slotted, 14% increased damage to enemies below 33% health. And then yeah. 3 slotted, it's 21% increased damage to enemies below that. That's a lot of damage. 8% would probably also be really good. That could be really good. So let's do that. How about that? So yeah. Hypothermia upgrades rank 2 of Frozen Armor to also increase your damage dealt to enemies below 33% health by 8% per ability slotted. Sure, that's an idea. I guess that means I also have to come up with 2 ideas for glacial cold. That could be fun. Glacial cold. So, increase the amount of damage you block by 8%, increases your force damage by that. Okay, yeah. So that can just go away because this is not piercing cold. Although it is hard to tell. Double check. Yep, cool. That's all good. That's all good. Okay. So, let's do the chilled ultimate extension idea. We could do that. Let's say applying the chilled status effect extends the current duration of your of frost damage ultimate abilities by 1 second. This effect can occur once per tick of damage, or once per instance of damage. Once per instance of damage. Yeah. This effect can occur once per 0.5 seconds with a 0.5 seconds and once per instance of damage. attack. Let's see. I mean, that could be an idea. Applying the chilled status effect extends the current duration of frost damage ultimate abilities by 1 second. This effect can occur once per 1.5 seconds and once per attack. And only once per attack. Say 0.5 seconds. I don't know how easy it is to balance this kind of effect though. That's the problem. Because it's either useless or it's like fucking insane. Extending the duration of a frost damage ultimate ability by like 10 seconds would be crazy though. Like, can you imagine Northern Storm at max value for 18, like ticking for 18 seconds? How about we just do 1 second? Once per attack. This effect can only increase ultimate abilities by 10 seconds. One second. Let's just say by 1 second or by 0.5 seconds up to 10 seconds. So let's see what we got. So playing the chilled status effect extends the current duration of frost damage. I'll say active frost damage ultimates. Of active frost damage ultimates by 0.5 seconds. Up to 10 seconds. This effect can occur once per 0.5 seconds, 0.5 seconds, and only once per attack. So to get the max value out of this, you need to chilled 20 times. And you have to be actively maintaining it as well. Sure. Who cares? Let's do that idea. And then how about something to do with just a flat old buff, upgrades rank 2 of Piercing Cold to also increase your fucking crit strike chance by a decent amount. I was thinking it'd be cool to do something like, if you have an Ice Staff equipped, you gain fucking X bonus, but that just seems not like a good idea. Yeah. Let's see. So let's remove this one and then go, Let's say upgrades rank 2 of Piercing Cold to increase frost damage done No, to increase critical strike chance by, what's a good amount? Like, what's a really good amount? I guess if we look at not Templar, we look at Nightblade's crit strike chance. Like, what can it get up to with Executioner, or pressure points rather? Let's just say it's something wild, like, 7.5%. So we do. Yeah, 7.5%. So that would be 546. 548 rather. Times 3. That's, yeah. It's pretty good. 1,644. 1,644. 1,644. Critical chance rating. I'll just say that. Critical chance rating. Critical chance rating. By increasing your chance to critically strike. Yeah. Increasing your chance to critically strike by 7.5%. See, this implemented in this way means that pure wardens that don't really care too much about frost damage can still take this, and it's good. I also said increasing you chance, not your chance. There we go. Here's just a bunch of fucking ideas. I just made like 4 of them. Some of them are probably pretty arse, but who cares? It's really hard to design in the absence of a class mechanic. There we go. So that's all done. Now, we're going to finish the post. So, what did I say? Seeing 2 frost-related masteries has given me hope that at least one of them has to do with frost damage and perhaps buffing Winter's Embrace in some way. Though, I must admit that it is very difficult to design when there is no existing class mechanic or focus. So, alright, let's post all of these in, I guess. These are probably not balanced at all, but you know what? Who cares? So we'll say Hypothermia 1. And I'll post that in a sec. And then here we go. Where did I pop that on here? Here we go. Hypothermia 1. That looks decent. Yeah, okay. We'll grab Hypothermia 2. I cannot spell today. Cool. Hypothermia 2. And then Glacial Cold 1. And 2. Just save all of them rather than continuously posting them all in. Glacial Cold 2. There we go, cool. So I can post that in there. There we go. That's that one done. Yeah, these ones need to be banned. Ooh. All right, cool. So that is everything there. Hypothermia. When you apply the chilled status effect, you apply hypothermia to the enemy, dealing X frost damage for 4 seconds. This effect stacks up to 8 times. Upon reaching 8 stacks, this effect can no longer be refreshed, but when it expires, it explodes with frost damage. Or upgrades rank 2 of Frozen Armor to increase your damage dealt to enemies below 33% health by 8% per ability slotted. Glacial Cold. Applying the chilled status effect extends the current duration of active frost damage ultimate abilities by 0.5 seconds up to 10 seconds. This effect can occur once every 0.5 seconds and only once per attack. Glacial Cold upgrades rank 2 of Piercing Cold to increase critical chance rating by 1644, increasing your chance to critically strike by 7.5%. Okay. So there's that one. Here we go. Here are some ideas I designed for the fun of it, but they are likely extremely unbalanced or not even close to what the development team has in mind. So let me see what I've said again. So, hey everyone, an amazing announcement yesterday with the new class masteries. I was really happy to see that there's finally a new system in place for strong class-related passives that you must pick between rather than gaining access to all of them. This is an idea I've been expressing would be good for a while now after playing World of Warcraft and experiencing their talent system. Seeing that you must be pure class in order to gain access to these makes sense, although I feel it is a bit too punishing towards subclass players. Perhaps if you only subclass once for one single line, you can still get one passive, but lose one as a cost. But I'm probably getting ahead of myself. It's more important to see these in action first and worry about these types of quality of life later. I wanted to discuss Hypothermia and Glacial Cold as revealed yesterday. Obviously, these are not implemented yet in a practical form, and all we have to go off is the names and icons, which are likely temporary anyway. Seeing 2 frost-related masteries has given me hope that at least one of them has to do with frost damage and perhaps buffing Winter's Embrace in some way. Though I must admit, it is very difficult to design when there's no existing class mechanic or focus. Here are some ideas I designed for the fun of it, but they're likely extremely unbalanced or not even close to what the development team has in mind. I'm very excited either way for update 50. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna post it. Cool. Pretty happy with that. I might get back to the game in a minute. And I will ping everyone who is in the Frost Discord. Here we go. Cool. Well, I think it is time to jump back to the game. If I've still got logged in. I am logged in. Okay, we're all good. Okay, cool. So, let's do a random normal. That sounds fun.
Look there. It's the one who brought those Pellinger brats to justice.
Hey, over here.
Very annoying to see all these bots. Let us head over to Koglin Village. Throw this over here. There is a book over here to grab. Oh man, is it already getting to the end of the stream? I suppose it is soon, yeah. Well, I think what I will do is I might extend it for another hour, maybe. I'd do 4 hours. I think four seems pretty fair. 3 seems a little short, at least for today. And yeah, we'll see what we do. I do want to start writing for that video, but I've kind of already started by doing that forums post, which I can use it as a basis for. So not too bad.
Heal me.
Up here to Oakhair Castle. I always get some kind of notification from someone streaming who I don't ever watch.
There's an urgent task for you.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of keen to
Horadon has no authority here.
go and get a drink and see how that goes. Good time for a drink, I suppose. I like these Bundaberg brewed drinks. They're not alcoholic, so I don't yeah, because I don't drink alcohol. It's not really something I'm too keen on personally. Jay's having a good time in Cyrodiil, probably. Or a bad time, I don't know. Jumped in at the end of her stream yesterday and she seemed kind of annoyed. Although, maybe I'm just reading into that wrong. That's right, there is a sky shard up there. Always forget about that one. But I am not going to Riven Spire just yet. I will go after I am finished this zone. At least I made Spungle Grotto. Oh god, it's white gold. Ugh. Why white gold? I want a white gold. White gold, tell him no.
My goes then, sister.
That's why we're doing it, because someone wants to farm Essence Thief. It's very good to see that someone is in here doing absolutely mad DPS. So that's it's always a nice thing.
Your verdict is death,
As the Imperial Legions did.
smash those bricks or be overwhelmed.
Should really update my my signature in Thingamajiggy. Although, as far as I know, they're not like super keen on you advertising like YouTube and shit anymore for your signature. Although I did advertise my Discord server, so there is that. That is social media.
Hold! The scroll is here.
Where? There's nothing.
This is where I left it. Give me a moment. You'll see.
The Elder Scroll.
It's not ready. Don't touch it.
The scroll is mine. Kill them all.
As you wish, Empress.
Hey, it's very interesting to see Icy Rage being used. Is the tank using that?
I had hoped the scroll was wrong about Clidia. Go. Find the
Yeah.
To arms! The Daedra are coming!
I do have 2 arms. That's true.
majestic as it is terrible. I guess it's mostly just terrible. On your guard! Foes approach! The Elder Scroll was right about you. Let's move. This won't end well for you, Your Majesty. Leave the scroll. Stop this.
You want the restoration in red? This darkness by flames will consume you. Your will against my flame.
My spell has revealed the rifts. Destroy them.
Perish here with this.
After her. The time has come. You must face her before she slays us all. Head through the portal. You are destined to face Clivia Tharn. One, it's Clivia Tharn. No.
Oops, I completely forgot that just kills you.
The Elder Scroll. The Plainveld verse begins.
Whoop.
Sealed. Run for your lives.
Huh.
Waited as long as I could before opening this portal. The scroll said I'd be skewered if... Never mind. I'll take this. Follow me!
Ooh. I'm gonna search Malakina. I only got essence. Yeah, I only got essence neck, unfortunately, for this guy. Yep. Oh well. Too bad. Guess we're gonna take this.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow is the first time. I'm sorry you had to face her alone. I read in the scroll there would have been... Tomorrow is the first time in many years. White Gold Tower.
There we go. And there is my skill point. Theoretically go for a quick break, but who knows? Well, I'll just go for a quick break right now, and I will be back soon. All right, I am back. Just having a quick chat to Cujo, stream, seeing how that was going. Getting ganked in PvP. It's yeah, man, I used to hate that shit. But you know what? Maybe I should give PvP a shot at some point. Not today, though. Definitely not today. Today's just some chill streaming. We're doing, Man, really? They aggroed on me from that far away. That's fucking wild, man. Problem with drinking, Bundaberg's brewed drinks is that they are very gaseous. So don't mind if I occasionally pause real quick just to burp. Really? That's yeah. That's all I can do. Because no one wants to hear that. How do I get that? It might be easiest just to go down to this one that's chilling over here. Guy. Let me throw in a experience scroll. I do have one. That's good. Seesaw Aura posted on my little post we just made earlier. They said, wonder if hypothermia will be a way for DPS, Warden DPS to proc Major Brittle. Maybe. It would be better than... It would be better to have it on there, I think, than to have it on... like Northern Storm, for example. I think Northern Storm would be like a really bad waste of time. Because I've spoken about this before. Like, Northern Storm is... If they gave it Major Brittle, it would literally just have the same effect as Glacial Colossus having Major Vulnerability. People would rotate it on cooldown, which would mean you would have to hold your Northern Storm, and you'd have to run Northern Storm. Like, you would be restricted to buff bot duty. So, personally, I think that's a bad idea to tie it to Northern Storm. But if it was a passive that you could get fairly easily without having to sacrifice anything through masteries, sure. Sure, man. Did I get my Sky Shard? Yes, I did. Oh yeah, it was just there. We'll go to that one now. So what do we got? We got 2 skill points. Fuck yeah, dude. I need all of this. That's the problem. I guess I'll just upgrade the base like this kind of shit first. So if I just follow this river down, it should take me to another lore book. Once I hit 10, I don't need any more lore books. Do need the Koglin mine, Spy Shard. I think I just ran over it there. Yeah, I did. Oh, I just ran past a heavy sack. Let me grab that. Rough hickory. I wonder what they're gonna do, with like gear and stuff. But like, is it just gonna stay at 160 CP? I suppose they probably will just keep it like that. Oh, actually, it'd be easier to go out this way. He's like, hold on a sec, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Getting the fuck out of here. You've never had this. This shit is good. It's not alcoholic. I do not drink alcohol.
Could you please untie me?
So I remember there being a sky shard on this island over here. I guess not, but I'm pretty sure the dolmen is there though. Oh, we finally got to the end of it.
Hurry up, Gaston! What are you doing in there? Hello there.
Can't go that way. Oh, pardon me. Ended you with it. I gotta do the public event in here. I don't remember what the public event actually is. That's the problem we're having. Just past the 3-hour mark. Normally I'd be getting off right now, but I don't really feel like it. I'm going for a bit longer. Actually, I want to go back this way. I think the public and group event is over this way. Yeah. The feeling is around here somewhere. This is a boss here, but you know what? I might as well just check the... Is it Bone Snap Ruins? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just eating some lunch. Whoop. There we go. Oh. The group pull morph of the Arcanist ability. Wait for this damn bot to spawn. I'm just gonna mute real quick. Suppose not. I'm not allowed to have my lunch. No lunch allowed. Come on. Summon the more spookies. There we go. Where is he? gonna say, surely they can summon him. There we go. Skill point. I'll put back to Wayros and continue eating my lunch. Alright, I am back. You say talk to Maj, I'll forget. Oh my god, I didn't even hand it in. Okay, well I'm gonna go do that. Let's do that. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna go to the crafting area. I need to learn or research the ship. Where's the jewelry crafting stuff? This is enchanting. I do probably need to... Never mind, I've got nothing to craft. And then jewelry should be up here. Yeah, here it is. Just do infuse for this one. All the exemplary ones. Yeah, okay. This is the stations? Where the stations are at, or nah? Yeah, it's not where the stations are. The stations are actually all over here.
Comrade, a word.
Look there. It's the one who brought those Pellingham brats.
See some crappy stuff to research. None of that's really garbage. That's garbage though. You can research that. Research that and it's training. That and that.
Anything I can do for you?
Okay. Woodworking would be over here.
Sure.
Do that one. Yep, looks like I'm going to be doing decisive on that one. There we go. Cool. So that's all researching. I've done my horse shit for today. We'll go hand in those pledges real quick. And to be honest, that actually might be it for the stream, to be honest, because I'm starting to get pretty bored. And I also need to start working on that video. Eat my lunch.
Most.
The next time you walk.
Oh, so 36 all up. That seems to be good. Cool. I'm gonna end it here, everyone. Have a